Hey guys, it's Rosie here with Boss Mom Marketing, and on this call today, well, first off, we have Carmen Kusanoki.
Hey.
If you're one of my followers on my fan page, she's the one that is answering all of your guys' lovely 1,000 questions and messages. So she's the one that you're actually talking to. But the showstopper we have tonight is Mike Williams.
Showstopper.
Yay!
I'm Mike Williams. I like to help make sure people live life and have choices. I've been working with Rosie. I've known you for almost 3 years.
4 years.
4 years now. Time is flying. And she's awesome, so I'm glad to be here on the live stream tonight. We've been rocking and rolling for the last 2 days, so tonight's really special to be able to just talk and share stories.
I'm really excited. So when I say 4 years, when I came on the scene, and this is for everybody who's brand new. When I started, I was brand new. Mm-hmm. And I used to fangirl over Mike Williams, who else was there? Nate, and Jermaine Steele. Every time they came on a webinar, I'm like, oh my God, like that's so exciting. And I was like, I want to be like them one day. And never in my wildest dreams would I even had thought back then that I would be able to be working with Mike and Nate O'Brien and hanging out with Jermaine in mansions and stuff. Like, it just blows my mind to see how far, anyone can come, as long as they stay committed, they work hard for what they want, and, you dedicate yourself to your business. Like my business, it has like literally become a lifestyle for me and something that I enjoy doing. Like a lot of people, they hate their work or they hate their job. Like, I actually enjoy doing this. And so
just to piggyback off that, I can totally relate. Working with Jermaine and Nate is awesome. They definitely helped me step my game up big time. But when you came on the scene, you came out of nowhere. You were just hustling and hustling. And I'm like, who is she making all this money? And everything you touched it back then. And up until today, you just made it happen day after day after day. But the cool thing about you is that you always had other people coming with you. You never did it on your own. You always had other people getting results with you. And you always seem to make it so simple for like newbies, I guess, because you were new. So you're like, I make it so simple because it's crazy. So you were like definitely an inspiration to see. And you're one of those people, I always say it about Nate too. You're one of those people that help like an old dog learn new tricks. And just to see you guys come out and do the things that you do, I'm like, I gotta learn that stuff. I gotta learn this new stuff. I gotta get in and I gotta get with it. So you definitely have helped me a lot over the year, whether you know it or not. Helping me learn new strategies on how to build my business. Showing me that, hey, you know what? This can be absolutely free. Like freedom. Like you moved from Hawaii to Orlando just to be in Disney. And if people don't know that story, they should get to know that story because that's powerful. It's something that you wanted to do and you accomplished it. So I salute you, and I'm glad to finally be working like side by side with you. That's a big deal.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. I just want to bask in that glory for just a second.
Eat it up.
That's amazing. I'm like, seriously, just 4 years ago, I was so new and I didn't know any of this, like landing pages, funnels, and all of that. You know what I mean? Like I didn't understand it. Yep. And I know when someone starts, it's going to be hard and it's going to be overwhelming. And so with any of the training that I do, I like to make it as simple as possible because I understand like not being able to focus and not being able to understand anything. So just know that if you guys join our team, if you don't know any of this stuff, which most of you probably don't, like it's so simple for a newbie to learn and quickly make that result that they're looking for.
One of the problems is that people,
she's talking.
One of the problems is that like people, they overthink. They really overthink, and then they kind of like scare themselves, and that's one of the problems that I had. Like I overthought about stuff, and I ended up crying. But if you stop doing that, as soon as you start making money, That's a totally different game changer.
I think one of the biggest things I had to learn personally was get ignorant. Be ignorant. Like, you don't know everything. It's all good, but just what you ask the person, what do I have to do? This is what you have to do, and just freaking do it. You may not do it perfect. You may not be the best at it, but as long as you do it, you'll be 10 times better than that person who's just twiddling their thumbs trying to figure it all out when they could have been out there just fucking it all up, for layman's terms. Go out there, mess it all up, and the more you mess it up is actually the more you learn and the faster you get your stuff together by just hopping out there. So exactly. I had to learn that. That was a hard lesson for me to learn, but I had to quickly.
See, so that's just something. I just started to use a software called ManyChat, an online software, and I did not want to learn it. I was against it. I was like, Courtney, go learn this now.
I kept talking to her about it like every single week
for months.
She was like, no. And then all of a sudden she did it, and she saw all of the turnarounds, and like she saw that people were opening it.
Literally.
Like, what?
Overnight. It was like overnight. I started connecting it, and then I sent out a broadcast, and I was like, oh my God. I was so excited.
I've been doing email marketing forever, and open rates for emails are like, it could be the best. I sent you 2 days writing that freaking email and headline, and like 10% open, and like, oh man, go on ManyChat. It's like 73, 80, 90, sometimes 100. No, it's 100% open all the time.
Yeah.
The click through might be like 70, 80, but the open 100%. So people are interested. People are interested. They want to know what's going on. So this is some new age stuff that people need to take advantage of right now.
Exactly. And with what we do online, like, I feel the majority of reasons why people fail, or when they tell me, Rosie, I tried this kind of stuff before, it didn't work. The reason why it didn't work is because, first off, you didn't have us as sponsors.
Word.
And secondly, it's because we use the internet. We use social media. Like, I do not leave my house unless I have to go get dinner, go to Disney World, or take my dogs out. I don't see, and that's life. I enjoy it. I don't, majority of the time, a lot of people, they go to hotel seminars and home hangouts, home parties, and all that stuff, and they have to invite their friends, their family. And if I had to rely on that type of strategy to grow my business from the ground up, I would still be working a 9-to-5 job. I wouldn't be doing any of this. I would still be struggling, and I don't know what I would have done. But because I took the time to learn from different people and, try different things throughout the course of the past 4 years, I was able to put everything I know together and make this program that we're talking about, Easy One Up, work extremely well.
Yep,
in the past, in just the past 2 days, actually, in the past 2 days, it was over almost $1,500 in just commissions from this program.
Beautiful thing.
And I'm excited because I'm like, oh my God, it's like an ATM, I'm like, here, broadcast. Let me click this ManyChat broadcast button, and we'll get like 100 replies.
And it's like the skill set. Once you learn this skill set, nobody can take that away from you. You can do that, and you can sell as many things as you want to, as much as you want to. Once you learn the skill set, it's a beautiful thing. And for those people who don't necessarily want to work full time from home, you don't have to. But it'd be really nice if you can make an extra $3,000, $4,000 a month on top of what you're doing. Like, how much debt can you pay down? How many extra vacations can you go on, right? How many cool things can you do for your kids? It's just, that's the perspective I've always looked at it. I've always looked at it as something extra, and then eventually your mindset changes and it becomes something more, and it becomes just a part of you. So I love internet marketing, and with this company, Easy One Up, they make it real easy, real cool.
They definitely do. When I first started into the program like 2 years ago, I was kind of like, nah, But I hopped in, and we actually did very well the first 3 months. Like, we're one of the top teams. I was one of the top earners, and I was excited. However, things come in the way where you're like, ooh, another program that I can make even more money.
Right. Yep.
I was addicted to that shiny, that shiny syndrome. What's it called? Shiny syndrome object, whatever. Shiny object syndrome. So I hopped into something else. But just recently, I got with Peter Wolfing, who is the owner of Easy One Up. I've met him before in New York City. He's a great guy, really humble, leads with integrity, and like if you notice something about Easy One Up, all of the top earners, none of them are flashy in the way of where they're like flashing cash, or they're renting out huge mansions to show off, or sitting in front of a Lamborghini they don't own, or any of that kind of stuff. They don't do that. We're all coached by Peter Wolfing, and we all lead with an integrity, like a humble, kind of work mode, and that makes it for a really good community. Mm-hmm. I feel like a really big deal for me. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it's been good.
Definitely. I haven't been in as long as you, but my experience over the course of wait, is it 2 weeks? I don't think it's been
2 weeks.
Has it been 2 weeks? 2 weeks, and then I think I had a hot streak. Must have been the last 3 days or something like that. It was like $500-700 or something, and just rolling in. And what's cool is that the company calls you when you get like a sign up. So my phone, and I see that number, I'm like, oh yeah, there we go. Message comes in, you're like, oh, that's hot, and then you kind of follow up with the new person, and you get to know them, and they come to find out, hey, they were reading my inboxes. Yeah. Checking out videos. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool, So to be able to, I always use this example. The internet is like you having a whole bunch of little McDonald's, right? And your McDonald's would be like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, because you're everywhere. Once you get the hang of this thing, you're kind of everywhere. And each one of these pieces of content is working for you. So while you like Rosie at Disney World, chilling out, doing what you do, maybe you're at the job, or maybe you're on date night, the internet is working for you 24/7, and it's selling for you. You know what I mean? You're willing to do the initial work to put your content out there, to follow the instructions like Rosie tells Team Impact to do. You do it, and boom, it'll start happening for you. So not even 2 weeks. For that to come in after 2 weeks, I don't think most people make that in 2 weeks at a job. You know what I mean? We did that in a couple of days, based on work we did, over the course of 2 weeks. So that's cool. I'm definitely blessed to be here, for sure.
Let me explain real quick about the products, because I know a lot of people ask me about the products.
Nice.
So there's different levels that you can come into. Okay, so first level starts at $25. It's called the elevation level. Here's the thing: I don't recommend anyone coming in at that level, and the reason for that is because there's not enough training in that level to even help you guys get started. It's kind of like a teaser mode, like, oh, okay, thanks, you know what I mean, and that's it.
Right.
If you really want to profit, there's a higher levels. Really think about this. Earning $1,000 commission can change your life.
Absolutely.
Like, I know $25. I mean, I understand a $25 commission can also change your life, because it changed mine when I first started, when I had a $20 commission. But we're so serious about helping our teammates, grow fast. Mm-hmm. And we want them to grow fast. If you come in at the higher levels, we can help you guys. We can work with you personally, set up your page that you need set up, your Facebook ad campaign. What else is there?
Payment buttons and all that.
Payment buttons, all that fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to help you guys set that all up so you can profit right away. Mm-hmm. And that's what you're looking for. A lot of people are looking for the instant gratification. Mm-hmm. This isn't a get rich quick scheme. You ain't gonna make like $1 million overnight, because I still haven't made $1 million.
Word.
But you can definitely start getting results faster than you could have if you came in at the $25 or $100 level. Again, we've been doing this for 4 years. We're very well. I guess we know what we're doing. I know what I'm doing. I can answer any questions you have in regards to Easy One Up.
It's true.
Ads. I've been around for a long time. I know everybody. And just rest assured that if you join our teams, we're gonna be able to get you on the fast, you know, on the fast track faster.
Right.
Versus like, oh, I just made $25.
Right. It's great, but
but you're looking for that change, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And when you wake up like that, less in the middle of the night, like around 4 a.m., I got a notification that I got $1,000 commission. And I was like, oh shit, that's great. You know? And I was just like welcoming them. I'm like, hey, congratulations. And she never messaged me back till like 10 hours later. And I was like, all right. But it's stuff like that, you know what I mean? And it's not just the money. It's what money can help do for you. Right. You know, pay all your bills, pay your rent on time, take your family to Disney. You know what I mean? That was always a big thing for me. And I always wanted to take my kids to Disneyland. Yep. And when I was finally able to do it, I was like, man, I can do more now. Yep. So,
yeah, it won't make you happy, but it's a great tool. It is a great tool to have, to not have to worry about a cash flow. And I think that most of the people in the country, that's one of their biggest problems, is cash flow. You can create a skill set with a group of people who are there for you, like who are literally there for you. Team Impact, I've never seen a team so into its people. The transformation I've seen over the course of the last 2 weeks has been amazing.
Yeah,
bringing everybody together, getting and organized, you know, helping you realize like, hey, this is a business. You treat it like that, it's going to treat you really well. And Rosie is a prime example. It will treat you really well. So just get in, get to work, and just have fun with this, you know? I mean, when you focus on having fun and learning the skill set, you can do some tremendous things. Because the fun, that brings out all the creativity. I did a video today. I think I did a video today on my profile that was probably the silliest video I had done in a long time, but I'm just comfortable now. You know what I mean? Internet marketing has helped me become really comfortable in my skin to just go out here and show people that if you were hanging out with me here, that's who you would see. You know what I mean? That's what you would get. And that right there, that wins every time. So thank you, Team Impact, for just bringing that out of me for sure. Seeing you guys just doing what you do, hangouts, just sometimes not knowing what's going on, what we're doing. But you got to work that stuff out. You work it out, and then all of a sudden, boom, people making money. I'm like, yo, this is simpler than I'm making it here. I'm making it too hard. You know what I mean? And if more people could just tap into that, so many people can have great success.
You know, it definitely wasn't organized, because when I started, I was like, yeah, Team Unicorns. But then when things got more serious, you know, like I said, I was working with Peter when he was telling me about certain things and change this and change that. I was like, all right, let's get a little bit more serious. And so I thought of Team Impact, because honestly, that's what I want to do. Not only, obviously, you know that everybody wants to make money, but the biggest gratification is when sometimes when you're feeling like really, like we all feel like this, when you're feeling discouraged or doubtful, or you just kind of feel down, and then someone messages you, they're like, Rosie, I just made my first $500. I'm like, yay, you know, I get really excited for them. And I think it's just a big blessing to be able to help people do the same. And not only in like locally, we can do it like all over the world. Easy One Up is a global company that has been around for 2 years.
I think you got a partner in like New Zealand, right? I saw that update. Somebody, either you or someone in the group.
What was his name? Mike Putt. Yes, right. He's from Ireland.
Ireland, okay. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, because I'm trying to target people in places where I want to go.
I like that. Smart idea.
So I have someone to take care of me when I go there.
Smart. But like, look at that, like building connections across the world. You know what I mean? You got a goal to travel to these places, and now you got a vehicle and a skill set that will help you meet people in those, like, that's crazy, and make money at the same time. So not just be in New Zealand hanging out, but actually making money too with your business partner. That's dope.
Exactly. Like that would be huge. You know what I mean? Like I've always wanted to go, but I don't know anybody there. Right. You know, and they need someone to come pick me up because you know, like you have to drive on the left side of the road, and I can barely drive now. You know, so it's all these little things, and like you know how you don't want to go into the ghetto part of a country,
right?
I need someone to stop me.
Like you don't want to go over there.
Yeah, no. What are you doing? I'm like, okay, that's not safe. Got you.
Real talk. That's cool. Yeah,
So,
I'm enjoying it here. Easy 1-Up's dope. Everybody get in, learn the skill set, and change your life for real.
Yeah.
For real.
And you see how we're all laughing and having fun. Like this is what we do majority of the time. Whenever I talk to any of my teammates, when I do my team hangouts at first, it's kind of like we're all just kind of talk story for a little bit. And then I'm like, all right, guys, let's do some work.
Let's get focused.
Exactly. So it's not, when you guys join, like you're not going to be left alone. You're going to be taken care of, but it's still, there are people that don't make money. Now let me just make that straight. There are people that don't make money, and there is a big chance that you might not make money if you do not put in the work.
Right.
If you expect money to magically fall out of your laptop and on top of your lap, it's not going to happen. But if you attend the trainings, attend Peter Wolfing's calls that he has every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. We have our team trainings Sunday, Monday, Wednesdays now. So we have something going on every day. It is your responsibility, your sole responsibility, to make sure you hop on one of these calls and take action. Yep. And if you need help, you know, like messaging me like 1,000 different things is not going to help.
Right.
But if you hop on one of these calls, you can get to, you know, see us and meet us. Yep. And we'll be able to help.
Questions too.
Yep. Yeah, you'll be able to get those questions asked. I mean, ask those questions. So
I think Eric Thomas says that freedom is not going to be given to you. Rosie says you got to do the work. You know, show up. All you got to do is show up every day, do a little bit every day, and before you know it, you'll be like, you have those aha moments. Okay, I get this now.
Yeah.
Put in even more work, you know, and you just keep getting good at it. Just stick with it, you know, get started and stick with it.
Exactly. That's all you have to do. Just make sure you show up on these calls, understand everything, you know, comprehend. You have to know how to use a phone.
Oh, yep.
Because if you don't know how to use a phone, I'm gonna be like, no, stop. You know, like go to the school or whoever, ask your kids to help you, but you need to use your phone or you need to use a laptop.
Yep.
If you have a hard time at that, I'm letting you know now, you will have a hard time learning all this. If you have a hard time trying to navigate through your Facebook or even logging into your Facebook, you know what I mean? Like predominantly we do everything on Facebook. So if you know how to use your Facebook, you have a smartphone, you don't need a laptop, but a laptop does help a lot actually. But you don't need it because most of the time we're on our phones thumbing away. And as long as you have like the eagerness to want to learn how to do this so you can utilize everything you're learning to change your life, this without a doubt can help you as well. Like no doubt about it.
Yep. Absolutely.
So we're gonna wrap it up because I like to have a time limit.
Yeah.
But for anyone that has any other questions, you can message Mike Williams, or you can message myself as well on our fan pages. Mike, are you going to be broadcasting this? Yeah, you're going to be sending this to your.
Yep. They'll have access to it. I sent them this link. I'll send them the replay too, so it's all good. They'll have it.
I'll be doing that too. So everybody that's watching, you can watch again and watch the replay. And if you have any questions, okay, of course, feel free to message us, and we'll help you, you know, answer those questions. And if you want to start making money this weekend, message us so we can get you guys started today. All right?
Yes, ma'am. Let's do it.
It was nice talking to you, Mike. I appreciate it.
Ooh, I like these. These are dope.
Yeah, it was fun. I was kind of like weirded out at first, only because like I was tired. I was like, oh, okay, let's go. And then I got on this hangout. I was like, yeah. Hi, guys.
It's go time. That's what we do. You know, when it's time to go, we go. That's it.
It's time to go. That's exactly what it was. So now I feel energized and hyped up. And now I'm going to message like 5,000 people.
That's how we do it. Nice.
All right, guys. For everyone, again, if you guys have any questions, feel free to message us or Mike Williams. Or if you're ready to get started, just click the link below. It should be somewhere below and get started. Once you guys sign up, purchase your levels, message us so we can get you started in the training, okay?
Absolutely.
And that's about it. Take care, guys.
Peace.